I have a rocket here in Brookhaven that will take me to the moon. Here in Brookhaven, there's this rocket house that everyone knows is pretty useless because you can't go anywhere with this rocket house. Look at this. I can get into my rocket house, but I can't get anywhere. Even if I turn everything on in my rocket house, everyone knows we're not going anywhere. Look, there's even a countdown right there. Look at that. It's only 3 seconds until takeoff. Actually, nothing happened. Everyone knows that there are also these photos here on the Brookhaven rocket panel. There's even this picture of the moon. I'm gonna go to the moon in this video here. For real. And if I open the door, I'm in the same place. This rocket house is very beautiful, but it's useless because you can't go anywhere. That's why in this video, I'm going to Brookhaven's moon, for real. I'm here on Roblox and I'm going to search for Brookhaven moon. And get this, there's no Brookhaven game that can take me to the moon. So I hired some programmers to create my own Brookhaven. Yes, I'm in Brookhaven and I can go to the moon. Look, the rocket is right there. I'm really looking forward to going to the moon from Brookhaven. But before I go, I have a challenge for you. I dare you to like and subscribe to the channel using your little finger. Do it right now. Let me know if you did it. But before I go into space here at Brookhaven, there's one very important thing I need to do. Put on an astronaut suit. Look at that. I've already got the helmet on. Now I just need to wait for the astronaut suit to be loaded. Actually, the astronaut suit didn't work. I couldn't put it on, but that's okay. I'm going to Brookhaven's moon with just this astronaut helmet. I think that's enough. There, I'm sitting here in Brookhaven's rocket, and all I have to do is press this green button for the rocket to take off. Come on, 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to press it now. Woo, I pressed the button. Woo, look at that. The rocket is already taking off. We're going to the moon here from Brookhaven. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. I'm really looking forward to getting to the moon from Brookhaven. Woo, look at that. The Earth is right there. I can even see the moon here from Brookhaven. We're almost there. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I can see the sun from here. Look, the sun is so far away. Look, I'm almost to the moon. I have to get ready to get off this rocket by the time I reach the moon. Woo, I jumped out of the rocket. Look, the rocket has gone and left me here alone. Look at this. There are some very strange animals on the moon. Look, there's an alien dancing. Woo, that's incredible. I love this alien dancing here on Brookhaven's moon. There are some very strange animals here. And there's also a rocket. I wonder what that is. It looks like a rocket. And that's all there is on Brookhaven's moon. Stone and some very strange animals. Will they attack me? Ooh, look at that. He attacked me and it hurt a lot. I can even push the stones from up here. Ooh, look at that. The stone is going down into Brookhaven. And one thing that hasn't worked is gravity, because I can still jump normally. I'm not floating like I am in space. That wasn't so great. But since the rocket abandoned me, I'm alone, stuck here on Brookhaven's moon. I think the only way I can get back to Earth is if I jump from up here. I hope that works. 3, 2, 1, and go. Woo! Look at that! I'm falling. I can't believe it. This idea of mine really worked. There are some rocks that I pushed off the moon here in Brookhaven. I want to go back to where the rocket was. I wonder if the rocket is still there. What happened to the rocket? Why did the rocket just go away and leave me alone on the moon? I need to find out where that rocket is. Look at this. There's nothing here. In fact, there are these parts of the rocket all dismantled. While I was going up, the rocket was being dismantled. There's a portal here. Does that work? Oh, it doesn't. Nothing happened. These parts of the rocket are useless because they don't do anything. Look what I've just found. A part of the rocket here on Brookhaven Street. It's getting in the way of cars. No car will be able to pass on that street. I'm trying to explore the whole map of Brookhaven because I want to find out where all the parts of the rocket are. I've already found this part and those other parts over there. I was wondering, what happens if I get here at the end of the Brookhaven map? Do I come out of the Earth? Woo! It really worked. Look at that. I came out of the Earth here in Brookhaven. I can see the moon from here. Look, it's right there. Look at that. The map of Brookhaven is bigger than the Earth. What a bizarre thing. Traveling to the moon by rocket is super normal. But can you imagine going to the moon in an airplane? Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I've just put an airplane here in Brookhaven, and I'm gonna try to get to the moon from Brookhaven with an airplane. Actually, I don't know if that's gonna be possible, because I've never flown a plane in Brookhaven. In fact, I'm gonna test it out now. I put the plane on this street here, because Brookhaven Airport is very small. Since I'm a terrible airplane pilot, I'm sure I wouldn't be able to take off on the runway at Brookhaven Airport. So the first thing I need to do on the plane is get on it, right? So let me open the door of this plane so I can get on. Look at that! The plane door has just opened. Woo, that's incredible. This plane here is very big and fits a lot of people. This plane is really beautiful, but I'm actually the pilot of this plane. I need to go into the pilot's cockpit. Woo, look at this! There are so many buttons here. To fly an airplane, you have to press a lot of buttons, and I don't know what any of them are for. In fact, I'm gonna start by turning on the plane's engine, which I think is the way... Woo! I can even walk with it. Well, let me see how I'm gonna take off the plane. I don't know how to take off a plane. Look at that. I'm destroying everything. Woo, look at that. I actually managed to take off the plane, but the door is open. I think that's a big problem. Look how cool. I'm flying the plane here at Brookhaven. Whoa, look at that. I'm almost to the moon of Brookhaven, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to land this plane. Because I think it's gonna be impossible. Because I'm a terrible pilot. I fly this plane really badly. I'm gonna slow the plane down to try and land on the moon of Brookhaven, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. I'm not a good enough pilot to be able to do that. Look at that. I'm heading for the moon. Let me see if I can do it. That's it. I've turned off the engine. Woo, I passed inside the moon and couldn't land. Flying a plane here in Brookhaven is very difficult. Well, actually, I don't know if this plane has any fuel because its engine is off and it's flying anyway. I think this plane here is pretty buggy. There are several buttons here that I can press and apparently nothing happens because I'm pressing all these buttons and nothing is happening. Woo, look at that. I pressed a button and my plane was stuck in the air. My plane is literally standing still. Look how bizarre. I'm gonna try to get to Brookhaven's moon and press the button to stop my plane. And that way, I think I'll be able to get on the moon. Woo, it worked. I managed to stop my plane here on the moon. Woo, I got out of the plane and started flying. Not that one. I lost my plane. I hope you enjoyed this video because it was a lot of work to record because I had to hire professional programmers to create this super amazing map. Like and subscribe to the channel. Bye.